the Nifemi means have my love. I think it's a perfect name for this piece because it represents what I was showcasing on that day, and it's also very sentimental. The Nifemi is a name that we gave to a previous piece in our collection, designed by my husband and I, and it was actually what made us meet, or what made us start to talk. This was actually the first piece that we made among all the dresses that I wanted to have for my wedding, and I would even say it was the easiest thing to make among everything. My wedding pieces kind of tell a story, so it started from the ashoke, which is blue and orange, the ayonfe, which is my second look, which was orange, was gold, and eventually we decided to add green in there as well, just to cool it down. So when the Nifemi came up, or when this piece came up, we decided, okay, we'll do blue and green, but then we said, okay, let's stay on the lighter sides of those colors so that I can look very bright and very beautiful. One random day, I was watching a video. I can't remember what show was on. It was either Carolina Herrera or Tamara Raff or something, and the model there was wearing a fringe, a beaded fringe dress. So I'm someone who gets my inspiration from everywhere. I always watch Taylor Swift's concerts, and in all her concerts she always has a either one uniquely beaded outfit, or it might be you know, something that stands out. And for me, it's always her blue, this particular blue outfit that she has that is beaded with blue and turquoise, and it was absolutely stunning. It stuck in my brain for a while, for I think like 2 or 3 years. So when this piece came up between myself and my wedding consultant and our sketch artist, it was very easy for me to visualize what I wanted it to look like. Our head beader, Nifemi, worked on this with 2 other beaders for about 2,186 hours. It took a long time, but I mean, eventually, when it starts to shape up, to look like this. We first created these flowers first, and once everything was placed, then we now started to go ahead and create the base. We were very intentional at Anike Ologe. We like everything to be accounted for, so we thought about, you know, me moving, how would it look? I didn't want it to be boring as well, so we decided to create intricate leaves that were beaded into the dress. So when I move, it can also be something that can be seen, but in a different, interesting way. I love the fringes because, like, as you can see, it allows for a lot of movement, and that was very intentional on our part as well. When I was walking in, I wanted to be seen, but also when I'm, you know, dancing, it was very playful to just keep doing that all night. The dress has an inner corset. We wanted zip at the back because I like when things look seamless from the outside, but we have an inbuilt inner corset that we created. So it looks like a simple dress with a zip, but actually you're still quite snatched. For the bead details, I decided not to just go with regular, like, you know, regular beads. We could have easily ended this here, but we decided to add things that looked interesting. So these crystals looked interesting, they were different, and these stars and these flowers, they all look interesting. I didn't overthink it. Anything that caught my eye, I was like, okay, yeah, fun, let's do it. The entire thing for me was to look like a garden, and when I thought, okay, how do I want to look? I wanted to look very flowery, very feminine, and that's what came to mind. My shoes were also very perfect. My stylist for the wedding, Sekani, chose it. I felt like the pink and green was a very good contrast to the dress itself. It sold the entire look a lot more. On the day of my wedding, during the after party, I felt so perfect. I was just there swishing my dress because it was exactly what I needed. I just needed that movement for a little bit of sway. And honestly, if you'd allow me, this is how I would dress every day. I wanted to look like the highest version of myself, but on a very cool night out.